everybody, Stephanie, your transformational coach. Here today to talk to you about a question that I seem to get a lot is, how do I keep up my energy? For those of you who don't know me, I am a full-time teacher. I run a holistic healing business. I am a transformational coach. I am writing a book. I have another business on the side doing real estate. I am married and have a 20-month-old son. So I know what it's like to be busy because I am constantly doing something. And everybody's always wondering, like, okay, how the heck do you manage all of those things? And how do you keep up all the energy that you have? So I figured I would share some of those things with you today so that maybe those tips can help you in getting some of the things that you'd like to get accomplished. So the first thing that I do, and I had to think about this because I was like, well, what do I actually do? The first thing that I do is I follow a vegetarian diet. In fact, most of the time it's plant-based. I have been a vegetarian since I was 13 years old. During the week, I'm mostly vegan, but I am a vegetarian. So I'm not completely vegan yet. I teeter, I go back and forth, and I know this is just an excuse, but I do have that French family that loves that cheese, and I know it's a terrible thing for you vegans out there that are shaking your heads. I get it, I understand it. I am moving in that direction. But as of right now, that vegetarian diet has been a really big staple in keeping my energy up. The second thing that I do is I have daily smoothies. Green smoothies are the way to go. It is making sure that you're getting all your nutrients in from all the greens. So instead of you having to chew salad all day long, which would hurt my jaw, you're able to just drink down a smoothie. So I drink down an entire pitcher of smoothie every single day. And included in that, I also drink a lot of water. So I'm making sure that I'm getting adequate water, so I'm really well hydrated, and I'm getting all those vitamins and minerals in. And that really is super helpful with keeping me energized to get everything that I need to get done. The third thing that I do is I make sure that I exercise, do yoga, meditate, and get outdoors. So yeah, those are like 4 things all in one, but they all are kind of interrelated. Doing all of those things keeps my energy up because, for an example, yoga, I just did that a few hours ago, recenters me. It helps me focus. Exercise helps me focus, gets my excess energy that I actually have out. It burns off all that excess energy. I'm not as stressed out by doing all of those things. All 4 of those things, exercise, meditation, getting outside, and the other things that I said, those are all really great ways to really keep yourself motivated, keep yourself full of energy. So definitely recommend doing all those things. The next thing that I do not do is I do not watch television. Television to me is an energy sucker. I sit down and I just feel myself get sucked. Just the energy is sucked right out, and I just have no energy. I can just sit there and I just stare at the television, and that is not a good place for me at all. I find that when I watch television, if you watch it for, even just a few minutes, there's the commercials that are trying to advertise unhealthy food, or the news, and there's all these terrible things going on all over the world. And if you start focusing on that, then you start to think, oh, the world is so bad. Okay, I'm focused about what's going on right here and right now. And right here and now is pretty wonderful. So watching television, I don't have shows that I watch. I have like 1 or 2 that I can have my exceptions to, but realistically, I never turn on the television. I never have an urge to turn on the television. I don't have any shows that I watch. Watch movies sometimes with my husband, like on a weekend, but other than that, TV is not something that I do at all. And that you will notice that if you take that out, you suddenly have 2 to 3 hours extra in your day and a lot more energy. The next thing that I do is I make sure that I do things that make me happy. Sounds easy, right? Well, if there's someone that's trying to suck away my energy, I stay away from them. If there's something that is pulling my energy, that is making me interested in it, I go in that direction. So I really, really follow where my energy is, how I'm feeling, what the sensations are in my stomach or in my chest. How am I feeling about doing certain things? If I'm noticing that I'm really just trying to put off seeing someone or doing something in particular, I try to change whatever it is that I have to do. So I make sure that if I do have to be around more toxic people or people that I know that are draining me, I make sure that I counteract that with something really exciting that I like to do. You know, that might be going back to meditation or yoga or exercise or getting outside. So really making sure that I'm spending quality time doing things that I enjoy is another really important tip of how to keep your energy up. And then the last thing, realistically, love what you do. You know, I love doing the things that I do. I love teaching. I love educating. I love helping people. I have this pull. It's not even that I want to do what I'm doing at this point. It's that I can feel this sensation in my chest, and some of you might know exactly what I'm talking about. This sensation in my chest of pulling me to do certain things. And if I feel it pulling me, I go in that direction and I see where it's pulling me towards. So, you know, for example, doing coaching, to watch someone get it and make those changes that they need to make the life that they want and start really experiencing the fullness and the joy of life. And just talking about it makes me tear up. It makes me so happy to do that. And that is your purpose. It's your calling. So finding those things in your life that's your purpose, that's your calling, that's your raison d'etre, as they say in French, those are the things that can keep your energy up. Because if you're doing things that are pulling your energy away, how can you have energy? So hopefully those tips helped you out. Feel free to like, share, comment, and just always remember, you're way stronger than you realize.